Hey everybody, good to see you again. I really appreciate you for watching this video. Listen, I've been getting a lot of questions from people, and the biggest one is that how can I sell without selling? And you know what? This is a very great question. In fact, this type of question it used to worry me too. And that's exactly how I did this, and I exactly how to sell without selling. But because I dive into that, I want to know who am I. I'm known as an internet marketing expert that specializes in genuinely helping my prospect. I mean, people like you, because I really want to help you genuinely to achieve their deepest desire. Because in this industry, the number one golden rule is that the amount of money we earn in this industry is directly proportional to the amount of value we provide to our prospect, which I want to imbibe that culture. And in this training, if you can stick with me to the end, I'm going to give you the tool that I use to increase my sales conversion from 1% to 1%, and you'll be blown away by this tool. Basic fact, this training is not for you if you are not willing to take action and implement this concept, or if you are looking for get rich quick scheme, this go because you're gonna watch your boot off, you're gonna take massive action in order to apply this training and see results that you want. And this training is for you if you are genuinely ready to take action on this concept, and you will love it, and you will tremendously increase your conversion, and you'll be absolutely blown away by this training. And this training also for you if you are ready to provide what massive value to marketplace. Remember the golden rule number one, that the amount of money you earn in the industry is direct proportional to the amount of value you provide to your marketplace. Now let's dive into the concept. The concept of how to sell without selling is what I call the concept of what natural selling concept. Because if you are really serious about your business by now you should be in your list, because the fortune is in the list, and the relationship will be with your list. I believe if you have been in industry for more than a decade, you will know that list building is very very important, and is what is the ultimate criteria to your success in this industry. And the only way to engage your list and to sell to them without looking at another salesman is by telling your story in your email. Everybody has story. So so this kind of natural selling come through what? Storytelling. Storytelling in your emails. Why? Because email storytelling is what makes money. This is what you want to make a lot of money without without using any sales pitch, without using push bait marketing. You have to know how to write email story, email storytelling that connect to your prospect emotionally. And email story is what build relationship. If you want to build a relationship and you want to create instant rapport with your prospect, you have to know how to write email story telling. And email story is what changes life. It will dramatically changes your life and your business. And if you can figure out the right story to tell to the right audience, you will make effortless sales in your business. I want to write this sentence down and get straight into your. What do I mean by this? I believe you already have the right audience, because if you are this industry, you know you already have your avatar. I mean, you already have your list that you are communicating to on daily basis. But now, what is left for you now is to sit down and try to figure out the right story that you're able to connect internally, emotionally to the right audience. I mean, your avatar. I mean, your prospect. In other words, to create what effortless sales in your business. Because by the time you figure out the right story to tell to your to the right audience, I mean to your prospect, I mean to your avatar, by the time you give them product to buy, you will make effortless in your business and will be blown away. Why is image storytelling so valuable? Well, it is valuable because it creates cash flow in your business. Like what I just said now. By the time you learn this concept of storytelling in your email, in fact, in everything you do, you score later in this course, in this training, that more than 80% of your cash flow will come from what? Storytelling. And storytelling is the only way into your prospect mind. If you want to connect emotionally, I mean internally to your prospect, if you want to know what your project is taking right now, if you want to know the stages in which your prospect are in their business, you have to know how to write storytelling. Because story persuade, yes, it persuades your prospect. And one thing that's not going to change is what? Storytelling. Like I said, it's the only way to earn their trust. And you want to create instant rapport with your prospect. You must know how to tell story in your email. Now, I want to give you some email storytelling tips in which, if you apply to your business right from today, it will at least triple your sales. It will at least triple your conversions. Lesson number one: the only way to entertain your prospects is to create what is called what? Attractive character. How do we do this in our industry? We know that in order to attract our like-minded entrepreneur, I mean, in order to in order to use the law of attraction marketing in our business, we provide solution to our prospect problem, and that's the only way we attract them. And what are the elements that we must have in order to attract our prospect? In order to provide solution to their problem. Number one, these are elements of attractive character. Attractive character as a what? Personal story. Like you remember, this concept, this training itself is all about what? Story. So in order to attract your like-minded entrepreneur, you must have a what? Personal story, which you must be able to tell them, in which they must be able to connect with internally and emotionally. It takes the position of a likable authority. It reveals personal happens. Everybody have personal happens in our life. We have what we go through in our life on a daily basis. By the time we share this with our prospects, they be like they've known for years. They be like, wow, they connect with our story. They be like, I like this guy's story. They be like, maybe they are even in your shoes before. But by the time you tell them your personal happens, sometimes happen in your personal life on daily basis, they will like you. They will trust you. They want to do business with you. And you have, because you use your personal happening, and you have goodwill in the marketplace. Especially one voice in all media. It's certain that others are thinking but are afraid to say. It knows what he or she stands for. You must know what you stand for in this industry. You must give a damn. I said that you must give a damn in this industry. And you must it follows one specific philosophy. Yes. And it's what? Controversial. This is a powerful point. If you become an attractive character and you email your list to entertain, not passively, you quadruple your business. Like I said earlier before, if you can exhibit this concept of what? Attractive character. If you your personal apples to your prospect. If you can reveal your personal story to your prospect, they will love you. They will like you. They will trust you. They will be like they've known you for years, and they be what? They have confidence. They be confident enough to do business with you, and by doing so, you at least quadruple your business. Because becoming attractive doubles your business. Write this down. And email a day will keep the job away. But by the time you become attractive in your business, at least you will double your business. You will even quadruple your business, because they be like, wow, I like this guy. They want to write. They want to be open your email on daily basis, and they want to read your email. You won't be like other marketers. You won't be like your competitors that they push products on their lift on a daily basis. But you are revealing your personal happens. You are imbibing the element of what? Attractive character. You are telling them your personal story, and they'll be like they love you. They'll be like they know you for years, and by the time they do business with you, I'm very sure you will blow your business away, because you make tremendous sales in your business. Lesson number two: emotion plus sequence equals to predictive revenue or result. What do I mean by this? By the time you tell your story in sequence, because fine, you have a story, but to make the story to connect with them internally, then what we call devil in details, you must give them details in your story. So you don't want to write the story on one day. You can even spread the story like 7 days, because telling stories in chapters creates unbelievable excitement. Wait, the work that one of storytelling to image storytelling to do is what? Is to create unbelievable excitement in your prospect mind. Have you ever read a storybook in which by the time you read chapter 1, you are feeling more excited to what? To read what? Chapter 2. And chapter 2 will also feel you more excited to read what? Chapter 3, and so on and so forth. So this is exactly what happened in image storytelling. This is what really happened in image storytelling, the natural concept of image storytelling. Because by the time you tell your story in chapters, Number one, you are creating unbelievable anxiety in your prospect mind. Number two, you are giving them the details in your story. Number three, by the time you connect emotionally with you, by the time you tell them to go and do this, they flock to your link, and they buy your product, and you make tremendous sales. And if you tell the right story to the right prospect, what happen to your prospect? You guess they will absolutely fall in love with you. What do I mean by that? By the time you can sit down and figure out the right story, based on what? On this sequence, based on these lessons, based on the process that I will give you at the end of this training. By the time you apply this concept and you sit down and you figure out the right story to tell to your prospect, they will absolutely fall in love with you. Which means they like you, they trust you, they want to do business with you. I mean, you create a fans. I mean, you create loyal followers, not even listeners. I know many people they have tons of lists, but they don't make sense with their list because they don't connect emotionally with their list, because they don't build a personal rapport with their list. But you, by the time you do the opposite of what they are doing, you will create what tremendous success in your business. Lesson 3: when there's an opportunity to get everyone involved, do it and make it super simple for them, and you will all laugh to the bank. What do I mean by this? I want to have it at back of your mind now. As you are building that list, you are collecting people's email address, people like you, people that are like-minded like you, people in your industry, people in your what, in avatar, people that you are targeting. Those people, you want to give them the opportunity to make everything you are telling them to be simple. You want to carry them along in order that to follow what you are doing. I mean, you have to have a loyal followers, so that they will, you have a duplicatable team that they will do whatever you ask them to do. And I said this one earlier on. If you can only send best when everything you do is what 80% story. These are powerful tips. By the time everything you do in your business, from your ad, from your email, from your webinars, from your sales letter, from your sales video, by the time everything you do is what 80% story, you sell best, which means you make more money, your sales commercial increase. Lesson number 4. This is very, very crucial. $1 million question to ask yourself. I want you to begin to ask yourself this right story, this right question on daily basis. How can I tell the right story to the right audience? Because this is what changes the game. This is the bottom line. By the time you figure this out, you figure out how you can tell the right story to your right audience. You know what will happen? Your prospect will fall in love with you and want to do business with you, which will tremendously increase your conversion. When you ask yourself this question and figure it out, I mean, by the time you drive traffic to your campaign, your traffic will create effortless results and you'll be blown away. Lesson number 5. Start your story in a place of either. What do I mean by that? Start your story in a place in such a way that by the time you begin to tell your story to your prospect, it will create instant rapport with them. I mean, it will create intense rapport, and it will create sort of engagement, because you want your story to do one simple thing, to engage them. You want to email storytelling techniques to engage your prospect, so that they will do whatever I am to do from the beginning to the end. Because engaging people in a state of high drama creates tremendous conversion. I mean, you want them to feel like, to connect with you eternally. I mean, to be like they've known you for years. When you start with engagement, it grabs the attention of your prospect, and it dramatically exposes your conversion. You want to grab the attention of your prospect, and the only way you can do so is by engaging them. You can engage them by asking them questions that relate to what you want to offer them. For instance, look at the beginning of my training. This training is all about what? How to sell without selling. But when they call me, I said that many people are asking me a lot of questions, but the most important of them is what? How to sell without selling. Many people might not have heard of this concept before, but but the way I engage you from the beginning of this training, you discover that you are really want to know how to sell without selling. It's another concept, and you get people excited about what you want to tell them, and you tell them exactly what you want to tell them. When you create the right concept in relation to what you are selling, you should be able to what to do two things. Number one, to instantly alleviate the biggest problem of your prospect, and number two is what is to create a fast targeted path to their what deep desire goal. I mean to their deepest desire. See, we all have end results in everything we do. This concept for your prospects, the end goal is for them to what? Maybe I don't know. Maybe to make money, more money, maybe to have financial freedom. So the storytelling you want them to believe. I mean, the everything you want to share with them, you want to do two things. Number one, to alleviate their biggest problem, no matter it might be. I mean, it must be able to what? To alleviate their biggest problem instantly. And number two, you must be able to what? To provide a solution. I mean, to fast target the path to their desired goal. Now, I'm going to give you 7 email story selling process in which, if you follow them, I mean, if you apply it in every of your email, you will at least triple your business. I mean, you will able at least quadruple your business. Number one story you must send to your email. Must be able to do one thing, able to create what intense curiosity and get rapport with your prospect. This kind of email is very important because this is number one. This is where you begin to build your prospect trust. Because if you mean this number one email story concept, probably you might miss it all. For instance, this industry, you might start the story with maybe, I mean, maybe you are debt broke, maybe you don't have money, you are jobless, I mean, IRS, you owe debt, and now you fast forward to one thing that changes everything. Because in life, we have story, we have bad happenings in our life. So you want to tell this bad thing that happened in your life from where it started to that one thing that's about to lead to what? That changes everything. That will lead to your what? To the epiphany that you want to tell your prospect. I want to get this concept very well. You start your story with the bad happenings that happens in your life. Fast forward later to one thing, I mean to one word, to one concept that changes everything for you. But in this amount story, you don't want to share the epiphany now. I mean, you want to share the concept. But you want to let your prospect to connect with you internally. You want to let them into your personal happens. Like God I said earlier on, element of character. You want to let them to connect with you emotionally. You want to let them be like you have been in that shoe before. I believe you get this point. Though you start with what? Bad story that happened in your life. And you edit with one thing, one word that changes everything for you. Maybe for instance, maybe like me now, for example now, maybe when I graduated from university, I was jobless, I was looking for job here and there. I mean, I was alone, I was crying, no, it seemed everything's about to collapse, it seemed the world is going to an end. But one day, one day, something happened that's actually changed my life. And you read the story by, if you want to know what happened, before I share with you that one word that changed everything for me, I want you to know, I want to share with you the 2 basic concepts that will make that one word to have meaningful impact in your life. And I'll see you on the next email. So your email number 2 will now be that 2 concepts. I mean, you have to teach them what they want to learn now. You have to teach them in email number 2. You have to teach them how to truly create that financial freedom in their business. That's what I say. Linking content from the first lesson. Share with them how to create true wealth. It is called magic of 10%. Okay, now let me ask you one question. How do you create true wealth in your business? True wealth in your business is a large concept, but For you to create true wealth in your business, there are there's there are small bridge. There are things that you must do in order to achieve that goal. I mean, to create true wealth. For instance, now in our industry, we believe that we are in we are in sales, we are in direct sales company. So how do you make sales in your business? You invest in traffic, you invest in leads. So you want to share these two concepts with them. I mean, you want to educate them on how to get leads and how to convert that leads to make sales, to sales. I mean, how to convert that leads to sales. So now you are creating a small bridge that leads to what? To the large concept. Now that's why I said content link two concepts. One is large, which is how to create a what? True wealth in your business. And the other one is a what? Is a bridge to your what? Habitual epiphany. That bridge is what? How to invest into lead. How to create wealth in your business. What are the things that you need to do to create true wealth in your business? You must figure out all those things. And it's what I call the magic of 10%. Because in order to have a in order to have a loyal followers, I mean duplicatable team, you want to make sure that what you are doing, you are carrying your prospect along. You want to make sure that they also have a result in their business. So which means if you can have 100 leads in your business, if one out of 100 is creating a duplicate, because everybody is not going to take action in your business, no matter what you tell them. Some people will not even take action at all. But out of that 100, if you're having 10%, 10 out of them that's following your word, and those 10% they are doing the same thing, they go outside and they look for 10 leads, and those 10 also they look for 10. What happen? You are creating a lot of what? Duplicatable leads, and you are creating a what? Loyal followers. So those 10% that they are creating is what called magic of what? 10%. Now you don't want to share the concept with them on link 2, on your email number 2, but you want to tell them the concept that will lead, in which one is a large, which is how to create true freedom in your business, and number 2, one is a small bit that leads to what? True way, which is how to invest into leads and conversion to sales, which we eventually create true wealth over time. So you want to educate them on this one, on number 2, which will eventually lead to what? Your eventual epiphany. So by the time you tell them this concept, I mean these two concepts, which is one is a bridge, large bridge, another one is small bridge, a little eventual epiphany. You now share your epiphany on email number 3. That's why I say email number 3 you share the what? The epiphany and the ultimate part of your desire goals. You share the true emotion. You share the concept that you are telling them. You share the concept. What is it all about? You name it. Explain it to them. Maybe it's blogging. Tell them this is blogging. I mean, you share the one word, but before you share the epiphany, you want to start from where you end email number 1. I mean, you want to go back again and reframe your email number 1 in order to what? To increase that rapport. I mean, to increase that trust. That okay, now I told you email number 1 that I was blown away. I mean, I was that broke. I don't have a job. I was jobless, no money, no family. I was neglected. If you see me as if help is coming from nowhere, I see my the world is about to crush down on me. But like I told you earlier, one word that changed everything is what I call blogging. Did you get it? So now, by doing so, you are sharing the what? The epiphany with them. And they be like, since see, what you do in image study this concept is that you are not explaining the blogging, but you are telling them the concept that surround blogging. That is the epiphany. That just it, nothing more. You are sharing the concept that surround the epiphany, and by the time you tell your prospect, Tell them in order to have a new belief in in your product. You know what will happen? By the end of the day, by the time you give them your links to go and buy your product, you know what will happen? They will flock like bees to your niche. So in email marketing, you share the what? The epiphany, the main concept, why you are here. But you let email marketing and number two to build that rapport from where you start, from your backstory to what happened. Then email number two, you share the concept that will lead to that epiphany. I mean, how to create financial freedom in your business, which is a bridge, large bridge, and what I think to do to create that financial freedom, which are the what? The two big concepts that will lead to what? Eventual epiphany. And email number three, you share the epiphany. And now email number four, you share your result because after blogging, what happened? Maybe after blogging, you are getting more traffic. I mean, your business is exploding. I mean, share your result. You share what happened next, and also use medium to handle objection because some people may be like, okay, I don't know how to blog, I don't know how to create a blog. Fine, very simple. You can even teach them how to share with them how you do exactly, and you tell them that everybody, because some people are very lazy, they believe that they can't even write a blog post, which is very simple. People don't know that blog post is very simple because you have personal story. By writing your personal story alone, like what I said earlier on your blog post, is enough. People will connect with you emotionally, and people will trust you because you are not doing like your competitors that is doing push based marketing. They are doing what? You are revealing your personal story to your prospects so that they connect with you emotionally, so that they trust you and like you. I mean, you are creating instant rapport with them so that they want to do business with you. So you this email number four to share your results and what to undo all the application they must have. And then email number five, discover that things are getting better and things that lead to what? Ultimate conclusion. Because things are getting more better and better. I mean, you're expanding your business. You're having more traffic. You're having more reach. I mean, you are reaching more customers. You are making more money in your business. People will be like, they've known you for years. They want to do business with you. And email number six, you make sure that you tell them the mistake you have to make so that they don't repeat the same mistake. Because why are you here? You are here to what? To show your prospect the right plan. To show your prospect the pathway. To show your prospect how they can alleviate their problem. How to create what? Fast track to their what? Deeper desire. I mean to their desired goal. That's what you are here. So you want to make sure that you elevate, you make sure that they avoid the mistake that you made so that you won't do the same mistake. Because it doesn't make sense when you are teaching the prospect some things and they are doing the same mistake that you made. It doesn't make sense. So number seven is where you share the what? The ultimate result. And this is the solution. This is where you tell them the product that you are selling. This is where you give them your link. Listen, from email number to number six, what are we selling? We are selling the concept that surround our product. We are not selling our product, but you are selling the concept so that by the time you give them the links to go and buy your product, you know what will happen? They will flock to your link like bees, and they will buy your product. I'm going to do this in myself very well. You can do it in two ways. Number one, you can either send them to your sales video or your sales page, or you can create a video and show them exactly how everything works. It's what I call results in advance. You show them exactly how everything works, how they can make more money in their business. And by the time you give them the link, they flock to your links and they buy your products and you make more money doing it. So I want to thank you again for watching this video presentation, and I hope you enjoy it as I enjoy creating for you. And if this sounds like you, then you're clearly serious about increasing your sales conversion from 1% to 10% and genuinely helping your prospect simultaneously. And that is why better sales conversion system can be a good fit for you. Now, before you get this product, let me tell you exactly what it does for you, so you know it is right for you. You know you're obviously serious about increasing your sales conversion from 1% to 10%. This is badass, and I just want to take some time to acknowledge you for that. Most people never take the time to educate themselves the way you do, because you are online, you are watching this video right now, and you really have the commitment and determination to do this now. And that's why I believe that you are perfect for better sales conversion system. because it is specifically for people like you who want to increase their sales conversion from 1% to 10% in order to make more money in their business. So I want to click the link below this video and take a look at better sales conversion system, and I promise you it will dramatically increase your sales conversion from 1% to 10%. So click the link click the link below this video now and get your sales conversion system, and I will see you on the inside.